You were tuned in to episode 88, 28 of Goodfellas Podcast, G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. Got my main man in the building with me, BoxingFirstVlog, aka the General, aka Blunt, aka Blunt Bayless, aka Mr. 1K. What's going on, player?
Oh man, another day in these boxing streets. I'm getting a little kickback from asking about that Canelo situation just on my page, you know what I mean? So wonder what's really happening across the landscape as far as how his side feeling to who I've been understanding we call they. So I found that interesting when I read the tweet or the response in the comment. The boy say this Mexican side boxing, something of that his tag or whatever. So he say, oh, that's all they want. Shaking my head, that's all they want. I'm like, so I asked him, I'm like, who is they? And he just responded to me with a question mark in my name. I'm like, okay, bro. So we get what it is, you know what I'm saying? Just stand on it though. You're saying black fans, you know what I'm saying? Black fight supporters, PBC fans. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Stand on what you're trying to say. Don't you just put the word they out there, you just left it. That I don't know who you talking about. Are you talking about Benavidez fans? Are you talking about Charlo fans?
Can you tell people what the tweet was for people that don't know?
Yeah, it was just basically the offer that was supposed to have been out there for Canelo. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's fact or not. You know, there's some dude that was on Boxing Voice too. I don't know if you saw that where he in these streets pillow talking like somebody baby mama. This is from about a week ago. So he say that the Jamel Charlo telling that he saw his brother duck a contract offer from Canelo. So I'm just thinking to myself, bro, that's cotton ball soft of you as another man to put that out there. You see what I'm saying? Like, and if he did do that, he might have been just talking to you guy to guy. You see what I'm saying? But now you in these streets pillow talking like a hood rat. You feel what I'm saying? So that you know what I mean? And the Boxing Voice let him do it. So I don't know if the Boxing Voice was supportive of that sort of gander, but you know, just from man to man, you know what I mean? You don't really, you just don't do nothing like that. So whether he turned down the contract or not, but why would he turn down the contract? It would obviously be his biggest fight, win or lose. You see what I'm saying? So that doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? And then we know that they've had their issues that have spawned into the public news realm and all just in these boxing streets. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a lot going on, man. It's a lot of TMZ type shit going on in boxing. It just get overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as just asking the question, my reply to do was you could have said yes or no and left it at that. You see what I'm saying? You don't got to get into the defense stuff and, you know what I'm saying, just letting me know you're a jockstrap carrier for your guy. Continue to carry your guy's jockstrap. I'm not mad at you on that. Me personally, I'm not carrying nobody. I don't even wear jockstraps. I let my balls hang. So you feel me? You know what I mean? That's just me. But, you know, do what you do out there, bro. I just asked a question. And it was a literal question. I didn't say he ducked nobody. I said, is this a duck? Looking at those numbers. And then looking at what he got offered from Dizan and what he accepted. And then you tripling back against Triple G. Even though Triple G looks good, so that might still be a good fight.
What do you believe? What do you believe?
I don't believe he want to go that route. Competition too tough. See, he wants to go test competition in Bivol that hasn't proven to, I guess, to his peoples and his supporters that's that guy. I guess that's why it's getting a lot of flack late. And then it's not, I mean, not flack, but getting some last minute pub. But it ain't even getting pub about the matchup. It's all this other outside stuff.
So can I ask you this? Yeah, you said he doesn't want.
Can I properly introduce you first, brother?
Go ahead.
For the people that don't know, that is VP Shane, aka Ice Cold Shane, in the building from Parts Unknown. Go ahead, do your thing, bro.
So this is my question for you, Blunt. You said he doesn't. The competition's too difficult. So I'm gonna tell you a route, the PBC route. Then I'm gonna tell you the zone route. And this is the route that Eddie Hearn spoke about. So it don't have to be this route. If the PBC route was Benavidez, Charlo, and Errol Spence, and then the zone route, what Eddie Hearn spoken about is Bivol, Gennady Golovkin, and the winner of Beterbiev, Joe Smith Jr. What would you say is a harder route in your opinion? Or more proven route? What fighters or what set of fighters are more proven?
The fighters in the division where you just became unified. You became unified by clearing up just the lower tier of the guys that were grabbing straps. You see what I'm saying? Benavidez had his issues. Charlo hadn't completely come in the weight. You know what I'm saying? He on his little reign as a middleweight champ. You see what I'm saying? You even quote unquote, they say he ducked the offer from you, which I don't get at middleweight, when that would have been his biggest payday. So why would you duck that? And then that would have been giving Canelo the course to make a undisputed at middleweight, which he never intended to do. So I don't believe he extended the offer to Charlo. If you never intended to become undisputed middleweight champ, why would you extend that offer?
So my question is, I guess I have to go almost re-ask the question.
You trying to answer the question, bro.
Huh?
You didn't answer the question.
Do I think he ducked it, or what are you saying again?
Answer the question again, Shane. You maybe ain't understand it. Answer it again.
So
Shane.
when you look at the zone,
the harder route is PBC.
Bivol, Golovkin.
To me, that's the harder route.
Okay, so would you? Okay, so let's break it down. Is Bivol a harder fighter than Bivol, or more proven fighter than Bivol?
I think Benavidez is more of a test, because why? A guy that's bigger than you, you do have the advantage of movement, even if you have the weight on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be last minute weight adage. It's not like you know what I'm saying, you trying to cut down to 175 and still be able to move. You're just putting on a few pounds and you still moving around, trying to do, again, I keep saying, go back to his best defensive fight was the Danny Jacobs fight. So he needs that to his advantage against these bigger guys. And yeah, he may still be able to do that at this point. If the pack right, you know what I'm saying? If that pack right, bro.
Okay, so
hold on, Shane. Jeff getting in.
No. Shane, go ahead and do what you gotta do, because I got, so Vlog, you're on the record that Benavidez, Spence at 164 pounds, and Jamal Charlo is a tougher route than him possibly fighting Bivol, Beterbiev, and Triple G.
Yeah, it's more athleticism on the PBC side. It's more athleticism.
Okay, okay, Shane, go ahead and go, because I got questions.
I'm not disagreeing that it's more athleticism. Being more athletic doesn't mean it's a better fighter. He could fight Anthony Yard and Eubank Jr. That they're more athletic than anybody. It doesn't mean they're harder fights. So I agree they're more athletic, but I wouldn't say,
bro, bro, don't bring me up two dudes that cannot compare to when we talking about physical athleticism. Bob and weave, slip, counter. No, bro, stop. Anthony Yard is not that athletic, bro. Anthony Yard is nice, but he's not athletic.
I would argue that Eubank Jr. is more athletic than every single fighter you just named. In just raw athleticism.
You talking about the dude that was out there looking the poorest Roy Jones I've ever seen in my freaking life? If anybody ever imitated Roy Jones, nobody did it poorer than he did.
Let me tell you why I was just talking about athleticism. There's no one. Can you hear me now? Am I still cutting off?
Stop moving.
Good, right wherever you at, right there. Stay right there.
Just stop.
Right there.
I'm not moving. I'm not moving. It's not about moving. But I'm saying there's no way you can tell me that Charlo, Benavidez, or or who Errol Spence is more athletic than Eubank Jr. I will. They're just not. They're not more athletic than him. But my point is, athleticism doesn't mean that athleticism doesn't equal a better fighter. It doesn't equal
athleticism adds to your ability to bring the fight to your favor, to give you an edge. Canelo is not athletic. Canelo can move for a fighter. He's not athletic.
Okay, but I can argue Bivol has more ring IQ than all three of those fighters. And you cannot disagree with me when I say
never that. I'm not going to say that you're wrong. I think Bivol is a very intelligent fighder. I give him that. I see him control the ring.
So I'm saying
I
will say Golovkin. I will say Charlo 100%. I think is a better fight than Golovkin. I will put my hands up and say that Charlo is 100% a better fight for Canelo than Golovkin. But Turbiev is a better fight for Canelo than Errol Spence, bro. Let's just keep it 100.
Hold up. We don't compare Beterbiev or the winner of that fight because we don't know that Beterbiev has won yet. Let's say compare that to Benavidez.
No,
you think Benavidez is not comparable inside the ring to either one of those guys, Joe Smith Jr. or Beterbiev?
Not Beterbiev. I tell you that for free. Not Beterbiev. Beterbiev is a way more proven fighter and he's a way better fighter than Benavidez. That's a fact. We can go around and round in circles.
Ain't this the dude that was arguing with us yesterday about having Beterbiev so stamped on saying that he's that good? Like I didn't say
that. I did not say that. If you listen to what I said yesterday, I said I have him ranked number 1, but I can't outwardly say that he's the best because he hasn't fought Bivol yet. That's what I said.
Jeff, get in with us, bro. I heard you, bro. I ain't gonna argue with you today. I think we meeting in the middle. We kind of split. We see some advantages here and there as far as comparing the outlook on fights.
I think it's disrespectful to say Canelo's ducking.
I never said he did. I just asked
not you. I know it's not you, bro. I'm just saying. I think it's disrespectful, point blank period, to say Canelo is ducking. And I never defend Canelo. He's ducking for fighting someone like Bivol. And there's no way you can argue that you can make the challenge that Benavidez is better than Bivol, but not with evidence. That's just based on opinion. There's no evidence that suggests that Benavidez is more proven than Bivol, when Benavidez hasn't beaten any good world champion.
So answer me a question. How do you think Benavidez does at 175?
I think he will do it. I think he will do tremendously well. I think he's a tremendous young talent. I think he's a great fighter.
Okay. He sound too cold today. He down there in the sun. He sounded real lukewarm.
He sounds like I think Benavidez has a good chance beating Canelo. I'm just saying I don't feel like people could just disregard Bivol because they want to see him fight Benavidez when Benavidez hasn't proven anything.
Bro, I can't disagree with you that I'm excited about this fight. I'm not knocking him for taking it. When people talk about this guy historically, we just have to remember the camp that he's associated with. So, let's take, for instance, we remember Barry Bonds, Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa. We remember all of that, but we also remember the things that they did to make that happen. So when you keep saying this dude is, pound for pound, blah, blah, blah. All right, come on, bro. Let's not forget that, bro. Let's just say he got caught cheating one time. I'm just gonna be look at it from an open mind. That just means you only got caught one time. That's all that mean to me.
I'm kind of lost. Like, I think we kind of getting away from the actual question though.
No, the question's still there, but I'm adding on to Canelo. I'm just saying when they keep talking about these two offers, these two slates, these two fight outlines that he had, these trilogy fights or whatever, not trilogy, but this 3-fight run. Okay, the numbers are compatible. The fight cards to me, the fighters are compatible. It's just with different weight classes. That's all.
So, vlog, I'm gonna.
But the rewards are compatible though, because for one, Charlo has no belt at 168. For 2, Benavidez has no belt at 168. And for 3, Errol Spence has no belt at 164. And whereas Bivol has a belt at
All right,
160,
so
has a belt
there's
at
another reason. Hold up.
175.
There's another reason then you can knock him. How you gonna go grab all the belts and then not defend them? What was the purpose of doing it?
Hold on. All right.
But Charlo isn't a 168 pounder, and neither is Errol.
So I got it. Yeah, I got it. I got to jump in on that vlog. Come on, bro. Come on. So hold on. So I'm gonna follow your last statement, vlog. Right? You said, how are you going to unify 168 and not defend the belts? What weight did Spence fight at?
I never said that. The people
I just
that
need you to answer the question, baby.
You're sticking. No, my question is there. My statement still stands. I never said Spence should be somebody fighting for the 168 title.
But
I never said
question?
that. They
What's
put
that
that name
question?
in there.
But what's the
that question is irrelevant to my statement, bro. You're giving me a name. So
he should fight John Ryder. He should fight John Ryder and Zach Parker. That's what you're saying.
James, be quiet for a second, man. Be quiet, Brett. Jeff, do you get my premise? You're not listening to me.
I get your premise.
I said, listen, hold up, bro. Let me go. I said he's not defending the 168-pound title. You came at me with Earl Spence. I never said Earl Spence should be somebody that should fight for the 168-pound title.
Did you hear your last comment? I'm responding off your last comment, bro.
That's what I said.
You said how do you win the 168-pound belts and not defend them? But then in the same breath, you said that the PBC deal is the more lucrative deal because there's more athletic competition. I'm responding off of your statements, bro.
You're just giving. See, when that's what I'm saying. You're nitpicking because you're only pulling out Earl Spence.
Bro, I haven't made my complete statement yet.
All right, bro. Never mind, bro. I had my statement made no sense because you just said Earl Spence. You didn't say Benavidez. Why didn't you say Benavidez?
Why didn't you say finish my comment, bro? You didn't let me finish my comment, bro. Shane, have I made a complete statement?
Yeah, bro. You gave me Earle Spence, so your comment is irrelevant.
But you didn't let me finish. You cut me off. You didn't let me finish, bro. More than likely, we gonna meet in the middle somewhere. You ain't even give me a chance to meet you in the middle. You didn't give me a chance to meet you in the middle, baby. That's all I'm saying.
What weight does Charlo and
bro, I can't wait for you to get back home, bro.
Man, if you don't sit your ass still and get your ass back to the house.
Yo, I can't wait for you to get back home, bro. I can't wait for you to get back home, bro. I can't wait for him to get back home, man, because this shit was about to get.
Am I still what I think?
All right, no, you good now.
No, you good now.
I'm saying, all right, cool. As I was saying, bro, Zach Parker and John Ryder are the only people right now who's eligible for Canelo to fight as a 168 champion. Those are the only two dudes. They're not with PBC, so you can't say that.
I can't say what.
You can't say that he's not defending his belts at 168, but then bring up PBC because if he fights the PBC fighters, neither of those dudes are 168 neither. Charlo and Spence are at 168. Only Benavidez. Okay,
so you tell. Hold up, don't stop, bro. Stop. See, there where I could get you again, bro. You act like fighters don't come up all the time and challenge in the next weight class. And this is a champion coming up. It was no problem when Jaime Munguia did it. When he was 154-pound champion and went up to 160. It was no problem when he did it, though. Okay, but bro, it's cool.
He didn't fight a champion, though. He went
right from 154 to the 160-pound champion. I don't care if he fought a champion or not. He still did it.
Hold on.
He didn't fight. He's not even a champion right now. He's not a champion.
I just have a question. I just have a question. So, what's the bigger risk for Canelo? Fighting someone from a lower weight class coming up, or him going up to a weight class that he don't belong in?
I'm not talking about risk.
I'm just asking, bro. I just asked you a simple question, bro. I just asked you a simple question.
For me looking at his career path, I don't care.
I didn't ask you that, bro. I didn't ask you that. You haven't answered one question I asked you since the show started. That's a question that asks me to make a decision based on how I would think for him, bro, or how I would think how hard the path is for him. Bro, me G5 is asking the general a question, one question. That's it. I just want you to answer the question. That's it.
PBC side. defend your 168-pound title against real competition. Don't go fight Kyle Smith. This dude is like a pub bouncer. Don't go fight Gelderman.
I agree with that. I'm not. Nobody is disagreeing with that. We're not. We're talking about the zone deal and the PBC deal.
But you still haven't answered my question, though.
Say it again, man. I just give you a flat
answer. I said, yo, for Canelo, what's the bigger risk? Fighting someone at a lighter weight coming up to see him, or him going up to a higher weight that he's not supposed to be at?
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Hold up. The bigger risk would actually be defending the 168-pound title. Hold up. If you go up to 165 pounds, to 175 pounds and lose, you have that built in, well, he's not a 175 pounder. Built in automatic excuse for this dude.
So you're saying,
so is it real risky?
So you're saying,
hold up, let me finish. Is it real risky if you have an excuse? What are you risking if you have a built-in excuse?
You're gonna lose.
But you're gonna still lose. But you're still not.
He's already lost,
bro.
He already lost.
So you indirectly answered my question. You indirectly answered my question.
So
I'm gonna hold on. No. So I'm gonna take your last comment. See, here's the problem, bro, because I'm asking you a question and you swerving around like you Spence on it behind the wheel.
I answered that. I said defending
you didn't, bro. Listen. So this is why.
Wait. We ain't gonna go past that. Like Jeff didn't just say what he said. This dude, you're swerving around like Spence behind the wheels. That's so below the belt.
That's exactly what
below the belt, bro. That is below the belt.
You swerving behind. You swerving, baby. You swerving. So I'm gonna take your last comment and I'm gonna drop the mic on this one. So you said if Canelo goes up to 175, right, and he loses, it's a built-in excuse. So why are you promoting the PBC deal where a dude's coming up from 147 pounds to damn near 168? He has a built-in excuse. Am I correct?
What I would see, that's what I want to tell you right now. I never said Spence should be in that deal. I never agreed. You never heard me at one time.
Let's go, Charlo.
Charlo should be there. Charlo should have been moved. Ain't no money at 160. Obviously, he can carry the weight.
Bro, it ain't no, but you just said that if somebody goes up in weight and they loses, they have a built-in excuse. Am I correct? That's what you said.
I never said Charlo, bro. You're acting like
does Charlo fight? I just need you to answer these questions, bro.
Oh,
what
all right,
what
bro.
weight
So
does Charlo
you
fight
telling
at?
me?
What
All
weight
right,
does Charlo
bro.
fight at?
That's what I'm saying. See, you doing too much. You trying to be real fine-tooth with it, and you're not listening. You're doing too much, bro. You talking about Charlo going up. You can't compare Charlo's going up and taking on a test like Canelo to Canelo and what's his legacy and all of that. Come on, bro. Stop that, bro. You comparing one legacy.
You ain't say nothing about no legacy, bro. You ain't saying nothing about no legacy.
Bro. So
you didn't say nothing about no legacy. You said if you fight somebody in the next weight class and you lose, it's a built-in excuse. I asked you, is that the case for Charlo?
No, not for Charlo, because at some point he has to move up.
How many fights is he at 168?
Oh, come on, bro.
How many fights is he at 168, bro?
You doing too much. You doing too much right now.
One second.
Disappointed in you today.
Hey, Shane, Vlog ain't getting no sleep, man. He getting his ass whipped today. One
second.
Everybody can hear what y'all doing.
1 second, Jeff. 1 second. Last time I checked, Charlo's never had a fight at 168. Last time I checked, Canelo's actually had a fight at 175. That's the difference. Charlo has never ever had a fight at 168, bro. You can say wait. You can say that Canelo is more acclimatized to moving up than Charlo is. So Charlo's gonna have more of a built-in excuse than Canelo.
And Canelo is.
Who said there would be an excuse if Charlo lost? Who said that?
You just said it. Who said it, nigga? You said it.
Bro, I said that would be an excuse for Canelo. He's the one that has to defend. Listen, can I finish?
Go ahead.
He's the one that has to defend this legacy, this pound for pound status. The greatest thing walking on the planet Earth is some dude that's nicknamed Cinnamon. Stop it, bro.
None of us have said that.
I didn't say that, and Shane didn't say that.
The only reason why you said that was in response to Jeff's question, which was, what is a tougher route? And then Jeff didn't bring up nothing about legacy, bro. He asked you what's a tougher route. And your excuse
That's all I asked.
No, the tougher route would be defending. And I'll stand on that. Defend. What did you go grab him for to run off? What's the purpose of going to grab him and running off?
Well, if that's the case, then he should defend him against mandatories. And last time I checked, Charlo and Benavidez ain't mandatories.
Mandatories can be bought, so stop it. Mandatory spots can be bought.
Right, Vlog. Hey, Vlog, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Hold on, Shane. Vlog, come on. Vlog. This me, you, and Shane. We ain't talking about nobody else, no other media outlets or none of that. This is me, you, and Shane. Don't mention that bullshit on here with us, bro. Talking about some mandatories can be so Spence going to pay for a mandatory $55 million. That's the report, right? That's what we doing. Is that what we doing?
Mandatory. So you
us,
telling
bro.
me?
Like, come on, bro.
Hold up, bro. So you telling me that a fighter's team can't go to one of these IBF, WBC, WBA people and be like, yo, here go a little something, move my guy up.
You
stop it, bro. How you think they get moved up?
Bro, you swerving right now. Hold on, Shane. You swerving right now, Vlog. You swerving.
Nick, man, you doing too much right now. You acting like what I just said is not facts.
So let me never answer my question, bro. Let me ask you a question. Both of you do too. Let me ask you a question. If Canelo successfully beats all of the 3 dudes on the zone, he will be a 2-weight undisputed champion. Bro, are you telling me that's not greater than what PBC is offering him, bro? If you're telling me that, me and you definitely can't talk about boxing anymore because you're tripping. 2-weight undisputed champion in 1 calendar year, bro. You're tripping.
Now listen to me. Crazy, be quiet. Bro. Be quiet. Stop running your mouth. One thing that you accomplished through that is different than me saying the better fights for me as a fight fan is at 168 in the competition offer from that PBC side. That I never said if he went up and accomplished the 175 crown, that's not historic, blah, blah, blah. I can't not give him the flowers if he do that. Me as a fight fan, I'd rather see you fight at 168 where you're supposed to be at your best weight, I guess. You're not a 175er. You're not a big dude. Stop it.
But bro, that wasn't the question. I ain't
yes, it
is. I didn't ask you for your personal opinion. I said, what's the tougher route?
The tougher route is the questions. The tougher route is what you want to see. So am I analyzing it from who eyesight am I analyzing your question from? Whose mindset?
I just want you to answer the question, bro. You said
I just answered it, bro. Opinion. The tougher route is defending 168.
So you want to know what you're saying, bro? You want to know what you're saying? The tougher route is for Canelo to fight somebody 17 pounds less, somebody that's fighting 8 pounds less, and somebody that hasn't been in a ring with a top 10 dude at 168. That's what you're telling me.
That's what you're telling me.
That's what you're telling me. That's a fact.
What you're listening to, see, you want to keep holding on to the Earl Spence thing. Earl Spence should have never been in.
I mentioned all 3. I mentioned all 3.
That's your nitpick with it. Bro, I could care. I mean, we can agree to disagree. That's a fact.
No, you getting stomped.
You defend that dude called Cinnamon. I'm not defending no dude named Cinnamon. I'm not defending no dude named Cinnamon.
You getting stomped in this debate. Come on,
you now. Got me fucked up. Nigga, your argument is not better than mine just because you believe that. That's in your brain.
We ain't had a debate in a minute. You getting stomped in this debate. Bro.
I feel like
how am I getting roasted because you just said that? Because you said that I'm getting roasted. That's as fact.
You are getting cooked. You getting
bro,
cooked.
Man, you niggas can't even turn a motherfucking stove on. How you gonna cook me? You niggas can't even get the motherfucking kitchen, nigga. Fuck up out of here, nigga. Your mama tell you get out the kitchen, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. You can't cook me, nigga.
Bro, let me ask you a question. Jeff stated one fact and closed the whole case. You're saying that a dude 17 pounds less, 8 pounds less, and a dude who's never been in there with a top level opposition is a tougher competition.
Hold up. I'm gonna cook you. I'm gonna catch him right there. Has he not been somebody that says all the time, Spence is the big welterweight, is a big welterweight? So you keep acting like a dude that's already walking around close to 668 can't make a contest combatable.
Hey, Flo.
That laughing does not make my statement untrue.
Hey, Vlog, come on, bro.
Bro, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. Bro, we've seen fighters go weight classes and do tremendous things. We've seen fighters move in weight classes and do tremendous things. So just stop like this dude.
Watch this. Watch this, bro. Watch this.
Ain't no watch nothing, bro. You talking about a dude that's older too. We talking about a dude that's a young juicer. Stop it, bro. He's not that elite, bro.
Vlog. So we were on the show, right? We were on the show. Me and you, Shane wasn't even in this show. Me and you did a show when Kell Brook was going to fight Triple G, right? So this just goes to show how wrong you are with your last statement, right? We did a whole show about Kell Brook weighing more than Triple G in the 30-day check. And it was people that was telling us, right? It was telling me and you that Kell Brook got a shot because he's just as big as Triple G at the 30-day mark. We literally got on camera, had a whole show, and we was telling people like, yo, just because you have weight at the 30-day mark doesn't make you natural at that particular weight. We had a whole show educating people about that. How you gonna get on here and say Spence is a big welterweight? He can go up to 164.
Hold up. You brought up a fighter that is skill-wise is not comparable to Earl Spence. So you can't use a dude that does not have the boxing ability of Earl Spence.
We talking weight, bro. We ain't talking about skill. We talking about weight.
You brought his name up. You brought his name up. So the skill and the weight apply together. Am I correct? So he just going in there with weight to fight?
No, it don't.
That's all he going in there with his weight.
No, it don't. No, it don't.
It don't. It's two separate things. It's two
separate
things, bro.
No, it don't.
No. They one in the same. You're not going in the fight with his weight. So everybody just make weight. That's it. Everybody, now they're not going into the fight with some skill.
No, let me tell you why what you're saying is incorrect.
Bro, that's how we got weight classes for a reason.
No. Let me tell you why what you're saying is
contradicting yourselves.
Let me tell you why what you're saying is incorrect.
Bro, hey Shane, he got Burger King marks on his back. I'm flame broiling this nigga today.
You brought up a dude that is a 154 dude blown up. And he don't have no real boxing skills.
So what was Spence?
He's already got beat by Crawford. So again, when he had his weight issue that you talking about, he was also not coming into that fight with no skill. So it also made no sense.
When he went up to fight Golovkin, he was undefeated.
Why didn't you bring another fighter up with better skills?
So let me ask you a question.
Hold on, hey Shane, I got one for him. Was we not? Hold on.
Give me a fighter, bro.
I'm gonna give you one right now. If you shut the hell up,
don't
let me give you one.
You do too much building up.
Gary Russell when he was challenging Terrence Crawford.
We at the time knew that wasn't bro. Hold on, no mic drop. Can I speak?
I got you on camera. Don't lie. I got you on camera. Go.
We at the time knew that was just about some real beef shit. That wasn't about no real. I'm trying to contend at welterweight or junior middleweight. I mean junior welterweight. That was just some beef shit, bro. Come on.
We didn't criticize anybody for that though. I got you
for wanting to fight somebody on some beef shit.
To fight somebody 21 pounds heavier. He wanted to fight him in a boxing match, bro.
Of course we wouldn't have went down. Nobody would have sanctioned that.
Why would anybody sanction Spence and Canelo?
What I'm telling you is, out of using, hold up, you're about to start laughing and not listening.
Bro,
you said yourself, Spence is a big 147. So you telling me he not 160, 165 right now?
Can I answer that? Just because someone walks around at that weight doesn't mean rehydration weight, bro. You know that it's boxing. So he's still giving up 20 pounds because guess what? Canelo's gonna weigh in 168 and come in 190 something or 180 something. But we know how boxing works.
And be slow as a slug, because you acting like you talking about a 27-year-old Canelo. You talking about a 30-plus-year-old dude.
We're talking about every fighter, bro. Every fighter rehydrates.
Bro, it's stages in fighters where they able to accomplish things. Stages. Somebody has a clip. Y'all acting like this dude is skywalking to the heaven. Come on, bro. He about to fall off a cliff, bro. Stop defending this motherfucking clown.
Bro, you're not listening to what I'm saying, bro. Every fighter rehydrates, bro. What are you talking about? So what is what?
And again, so if he rehydrates, and he was 190 pounds in a fucking 168 pound fight, he ain't gonna come in there moving like a fucking snail.
Let me explain, bro.
There's nothing to explain.
Let me explain.
There's nothing to explain, bro.
When in his last fight, when he weighed in at 168 against Caleb Plant, bro, what did he rehydrate to? At least 188, bro. At least 188.
So, okay. So you're going. So stop. Can you stop right there? Can you stop right there?
I'm not finished.
So a 168-pound dude could not get close to another fighter because he was slow, methodical. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
What did Errol
Bro,
Spence
come on. You keep pounding on yourself.
Yeah.
This is why he looked terrible. He walking around with all this extra weight on him.
Hey, Shane.
This guy's literally not listening, bro. What weight?
Because you ain't saying nothing, bro.
Answer my question, then, innit? What weight does Errol Spence rehydrate to? If he's walking around at 168, bro, what weight does he rehydrate to? Tell me that question, please. What weight does he rehydrate to? Answer that question.
He probably walking around at, if he come in at 147, he probably came in close to 160.
If he comes in at 168, what weight does he rehydrate to?
He probably get to about 175.
Okay, you're telling me a dude who naturally fights at 147 is going to rehydrate to 175. Does that make sense to you, bro?
If you're adding weight on through camp, you're set up to put that weight on after you train and everything like that. Come on, bro. You act like you can't build up and weight
before, bro. He's never fought at that weight before. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, people often, all the time, step into weight classes and do things. You act like just because you never fought at that weight before, he can't perform. Stop talking like that, bro. You're talking consequential.
Bro, you can't do this with me because you can't name me one fighter that moved up 3 weight classes and was successful at the first time you done it, bro. Name me one.
I never said he would be successful. I never said he would be successful. I never said he wouldn't either. You acting like it's just an outcome because of weight. It's an automatic outcome because of weight.
Shane, watch this, Shane.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Watch this. Shane, watch this vlog. Why did the man Utagu wasn't successful against Ryan Garcia?
Because Ryan Garcia wasn't fighting in the weight class he was supposed to be. He wasn't fighting in the weight class.
But you defending Spence going up 17 fucking pounds.
I'm not defending it. I'm just telling you there's an opportunity for somebody that has youth on the side, the ability to carry the extra weight, fighting an older fighter who's tested dirty, who's not the most athletic guy anymore. So stop it, bro. You acting like he's going up against a blind Canelo at 168.
The reason I mentioned,
bro.
Just stop, bro. Just stop, bro. Just stop, bro. Just stop
acting like this dude can't go in here and get beat, bro.
Not by no 147 pounder. Hell no.
He can get beat by Charlo. He can get beat by Benavidez.
Yeah, he could.
Thank you.
Anything.
Now, case closed. Case closed.
It ain't no case closed. You getting your ass.
Yes, it is,
today, bro.
Yes, it is.
If that was the case, Emmanuel Tagu would have put up better numbers against Ryan Garcia. He was only 10 pounds less. He was only 10 pounds less, bro. 10 pounds less, and Tagu got his ass whipped because he was too small. And that was with somebody that was in his weight class, but a couple.
So you're telling me Canelo's a big guy. You're telling me Canelo's just a big guy, like he's so monstrous. Nigga, stop, bro.
He bigger than Spence.
All right, bro. So again, he's not more athletic than Spence. How about that? Counter that.
Listen, Spence would whip his ass. Spence would get his ass whipped at 164 pounds against Canelo.
All right, then you put your money on. You put your money on your guy Cinnamon. You put your money. Go ahead, make sure you put it in his G-string. Put your money on his G-string.
That's the problem. See, that's the problem, bro. Like we all 3 of us know boxing, and we know that somebody 147 shouldn't be jumping up to 168. Like
I never said
guy in the public, bro. This guy in the public.
This man ain't got a physical opportunity based on the skills and the package he's already presented to me.
I'm not talking about Canelo. I'm talking about Spence going up 3 weight classes. That's what we talking about.
All right. Hey, that's not
traditional, bro. Are you getting paid off of that? Or is Spence cutting you a check? Is Spence cutting you a check off that?
I don't give a fuck who cutting the check, bro. I'm telling you what I see. I don't give a fuck. That, bro? So is Canelo and them cutting you a check? So is Canelo and them cutting you a check? I can ask you the same fucking question.
Why you
like you asked me that question as if that fucking matters. What the fuck is you talking about, bro? Stop talking to me like that, man. Stop talking to me like that, bro.
Vlog, you don't like Canelo. That's what this is about. You don't like Canelo. That's what it is. It's oozing
You
out
asked
right
me a
now,
question.
bro.
What route I think is a better route for him? I said 168. You
I said
acting
more
like because you
difficult.
disagree with me saying that you're more right.
Jeff, can you hear me? Jeff, can you hear me? Bro, all I'm gonna
Man,
say is, bro,
stop playing
no
with me,
word of a
man.
lie. You're allowing your emotions. You're allowing your emotions to affect your boxing intellect. You're smarter than this, bro. You're smarter than this, bro. You're smarter than this. That's all I'm saying. You're smarter than this. Blunt, you're smarter than this. And I would
Man, fuck
challenge
that
and
cheating ass
your
motherfucker. I
argument
don't give
is
a
you're
fuck about
smarter
that
than this,
cheating
bro.
ass motherfucker. Are
Vlog
you
one of the
goddamn right? I'm
Vlog one of the
smarter than this.
most.
But
Yo,
if I don't
Vlog
like
is
a
one of the
motherfucker
most.
and I hate the way y'all rank this
Can
motherfucker
I?
as he sits,
We
like,
not
bro, just
talking
fucking
about.
stop.
Hey,
If you
We,
grabbing 168
bro,
pound titles,
Shane.
defend them. That's
Hold on,
all I'm
Shane.
saying.
Shane.
Defend them.
Hold on, Vlog. Can I vlog? I'm gonna.
I hope he get his ass
You want to
beat.
know,
I
bro?
ain't
You
gonna
want to
fucking
know
lie.
why, Vlog? You want to know why I'm criticizing you right now, bro? I'm gonna give you your flowers and criticize you all at the same time. I'm gonna tell you why I'm criticizing you right now. You are one of the most knowledgeable boxing minds I know. If I want to discuss something, I'm calling you and Shane. You're one of the most knowledgeable people that I know. The only thing I'm trying to tell you, anybody that's coming up 2 weight classes is asking to get killed.
3 weight classes, bro.
3
It's
weight
3.
classes is death. That's all I'm saying, bro. I understand your position as far as Canelo. That's the only point I'm trying to make, bro. That's
I don't
it.
care. I never. But what you failing to see is I never said that Spence should have been part of that package, bro. I am sure that there's a other fight in that camp, in that stable that they could have put in there, bro. So all I'm saying is
Give me a name.
defend.
Give me a name.
Defend. That's what I'm standing on. Defend.
Okay.
Don't run.
Can you
Don't
give me a
run, bro.
name? Can you give me a name?
Right off the top of my head,
let's
no. I
replace
gotta look into the rankings. I gotta do a little bit. I gotta get my L dub on. Let me get my L dub on, and I can find your third name.
Before this show over, can you give me a name to replace Spence?
Man, y'all niggas got me so pissed off. I'm ready to get the fuck out this goddamn now.
It's all good.
The truth is, bro. The truth is, and the truth is, YSM's also responsible for this because a lot of people
for this bullshit too.
I blame him as well, because everybody is just running with this narrative. I want to say this. I've never given Canelo credit. I've always been one of Canelo's biggest critics, but I'm not going to criticize him for the route he's taken when it comes to the zone, bro. I criticize him for the European tour. That's true. I criticized him for that. The 3 fights that he had last year, I criticized him for that. But I'm not going to criticize him if this dude becomes undisputed at 175. Bro. If the dude becomes undisputed at 175, I can't criticize that.
Hey Shane, I blame YSM for
you got
that
a
shit.
hell of a lot of comments.
Clickbait shit.
You got a hell of a lot of comments.
I do, but yo, I blame YSM for this shit, for putting out that clickbait bullshit, knowing everybody watches his shit. I blame YSM for this. I hope he's listening too. I blame him for this shit.
He's in the comments. He's in the comments as well.
I know he in the comments. I'm blaming you, bro. You got me arguing with my bro over here. He done got cooked on the show for no goddamn reason, all because of you, YSM. It's your goddamn fault. I'm getting in the comments, man. T20, what's going on? He said, what the hell? Jamie Leroy in the building. What's going on? He said, can't fault Chris Eubanks. Work great.
Did you hear me?
No, I didn't hear you, bro. You was on mute the whole time.
Heard.
Huh?
Heard.
You know he just lost, right?
Don't matter. He fight dudes that lose all the time.
What you mean it don't matter? He lost the Cuba Arias, bro. Are we serious?
Bro, all I'm saying is that's a name, a 68. That's all I'm saying.
He's not even 68, bro.
He's 60. He's 60.
Man, that nigga's like 190 pounds, bro. That nigga should have been at 168.
He just moved to 160.
I gave you the whole show to give me a name. You come up with Jared Hurd.
Man, I like Hurd. I don't care what you say.
Okay.
Big dude, take the fight.
Yo, I love vlog, man. Hold on, let me get through these comments, bro, and then we can.
Man, fuck them comments, man. Let me find another fight.
Yo, I gotta get through them, bro.
Can I add to the question? Pick a fighter who you believe will stand up against what the zone has offered him. So when you're saying there's 3 fighters that the zone's offered him, pick a fighter that stands up against the 3 fighters that are better than the ones against the zone. Do that. So Hurd is not better than Beterbiev for a 3rd fight. because Beterbiev will be the third fight and Hurd will be the third fight.
What's the dude name, bro? Is he fighting at 160 Adamas or 168 now? I like that name. Is he at 168 now?
He's at 160, bro. 160.
Okay, I'm just asking. I thought he went up in that last fight. I'm asking.
I love Vlog.
You know what's so funny? This dude said Adamas, and Adamas is the same dude. We're not going down this road.
I love Vlog,
man, people can have some off nights and still be good fighters, bro. You act like this dude is undefeated. Nigga, he ain't undefeated. Any a juicer.
Yo, I love Vlog.
Disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with that.
I ain't disagreeing with it either. He said Earl is
Danny Jacobs deserves a rematch. He was probably juiced up that night. Danny Jacobs rematch.
Maybe he was juiced up.
But he lost to John
This
Ryder
dude
too.
This dude didn't even say Andrade. I thought Jeff. I thought he would have said Andrade at least. I thought he would at least have said Andrade. I thought if Blunt said, you know what, fight Andrade, I would have said, you know what, that's a name.
You done gave me 2-3 different names, all of them coming off losses. Can you at least give me one coming off a win? Can I at least get that? I'm giving you to the end of the show, bro. You ain't got to give it to me right now.
They ain't deep at 168 though. They don't got a lot of names, bro. I'm looking through their whole roster,
what about the Plant rematch, Blunt? What about that?
Man, if you don't get that pillow, David Morrell, baby. David Morrell. And he's a WBA champion.
I'm cool with David Morrell.
Thank you. Thank you.
It took you a while, but you got there though.
He's not better than him. He's not a better fight for Canelo than Beterbiev, not in my opinion.
Oh man.
Yeah, because Beterbiev gonna mud stomp him. Beterbiev gonna beat the brakes off of him. That's why it's not a better fight for you. I get it. I'm on your side with that.
I have a feeling, and I'm just saying, as soon as Bivol fights Canelo, everybody's opinions on Canelo's going to change. Everybody's going to look at Canelo and think, oh, he's not as good as I thought he was. That's why I want to see him fight Bivol.
Bro, we already know that. Know that the built-in excuse was he wasn't really a 175er. He just kind of put the weight on late and all these excuses.
Hey, Shane, I think I done lost the last 3 bets to Vlog. So it feels good to cook him today on this show, man. I ain't got to win against Vlog.
He probably can't beat Pascal. 2 cheeks. Yeah,
yo, I love you, bro. Let me get through the rest of these.
Coming.
All right, Will Stokes. He said, bro, Canelo surely destroys Spence. Is it even competitive? No. Bruce in the building. Big shout out to you, bro. Go subscribe to this channel, Tree James. Big shout out to you, bro. Tree James laughing. Burt Wood in the building said G5 is Keyshawn Davis ready for Haney or Tank, or is it too soon?
Stop. Don't even answer that, bro. We don't pay no attention to that nonsense.
That's a no. That's a no. He said Vlog got Spence fever. Yeah. Burt Wood, G5. My point on Shakur, Brawl, and Hall in sports, when you have endorsements of any kind, they rule your life or cut you like Nike does. That's all I was saying. No, I mean, listen, like sponsors can cut you for no reason. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, Shakur's not the one that have to worry about the sponsors. It's more so Top Rank and ESPN that got to worry about the sponsorships for having that on their camera. So it's more so the actual network more so than Shakur. If we was talking Floyd or something like that, that's something different. The person responsible for this argument, YSM Sports Media, big shout out to you. Errol Spence walks around at 180, but he don't fight at 180.
We'll put him in there with Beterbiev then.
See what happens. Pink Furry got us in the building. Said we have a debate here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I actually this is why we on here, bro. We ain't had one of these in a minute. Tree James laughing. Vlog does not like Canelo. Yeah, that's what makes it funny because we know it's gonna trigger him. Like, so that's why I was laughing the whole time. I'm like, yo, he about to come in Canelo neck.
I was honest. I wasn't really coming at his neck.
Bro.
Just being honest.
I know.
Defend.
But I heard your video earlier too. You was getting at him in there too. So I'm just laughing because
I'm just saying, bro. Bro, how your people's cool calling you cinnamon? Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. At what point as a man do you be like, yo, stop that? Just stop that, bro. Come
YSM
on, bro.
said this is
It
must
don't
see
rock on
TV
our side of
today.
the fence. I'm just saying.
And I wish the craziest thing is, I actually agree with a lot of the things Blunt says about Canelo. The
I
thing is,
do too.
Canelo is pop dirty. I think Canelo's a cherry pick, all of that stuff. I just don't want to discredit Peter likes of Beterbiev and Bivol. To me, I agree with you when you say Charlo's a better opposition than Golovkin. I agree with that. I would much prefer to see the Charlo fight, but I'm not going to act like I wouldn't want to see Canelo versus Bivol, because I actually believe Bivol has more of a chance of beating this dude. I actually think Beterbiev has more of a chance of beating Canelo. And I could be
I
wrong, but
think we collectively as a channel have all taken our shots at Canelo and they've all been valid. So I never said that Vlog was wrong as far as any of his Canelo comments because he's correct on a lot of those comments. Vlog has made it clear that he's not in his pound for pound because of the PD situation. I respect that. I respect anybody's pound for pound listing. You understand what I'm saying?
you
So we
ignored
just
my pound for pound listing though, Jeff. I asked you what was your pound for pound the other day. I asked everybody responded other than Jeff.
to be honest with you, I gotta think about that, bro. I
I
gotta
just
think about
told you
that.
to take that ball off of there. But if he take the Zapata fight, leave him on there. You know what I'm saying? Just for now. We'll let him try to redeem himself, even though he ain't no champ.
Pink Furry Goddess. Oh, with YSM said this is must see TV today. You know, this one is classic.
Can I ask you guys a question? If
Yeah.
Canelo loses, how should Canelo be viewed if he does lose?
Built-in excuse. I should have been at 168. I'm gonna take the fight with Golovkin at 165. It's gonna be a bunch of stuff going on, bro. Built-in excuses. That's all.
Is it okay for Charlo to use the same excuse?
Nope. I wouldn't give it to him. I never said I was. Remember that. Throughout all of that yelling, I never said that would be an excuse for him for losing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Pink Furry Goddess said Vlog is pissed. Yeah, he was mad there for a minute. J.O., what's going on? He said he big mad about Canelo. Yeah, that's a trigger point. That's a trigger point. Pink Furry Goddess, the fight will never happen. Errol Spence is focused on Terrence Crawford right now, which that's where the focus should be. I blame boxing scene, to be honest with you. And then YSM followed up. He said, so you're going to blame me like I made the offer at LMAO, blame Tom Brown. Hey, bro, hold on. So, hold on. You are an access. Hold on. YSM is an accessory to the crime.
Why you ain't asking me to get the shit if your foot broke?
Let me mute this nigga. Yo, so YSM, you are an accessory to the crime. It is boxing scene's fault, then it's Tom Brown's fault, and then it's your fault.
It is YSM's fault because Tom Brown and boxing scene doesn't have a voice in these streets. Only YSM. They don't have a voice in these streets. YSM does. So
YSM is one of the top media people around right now. So if this was like a year ago, I would let him get away with that. But you got people stealing your content, bro. I blame you are an accessory to the crime. You can't put this out because now you got everybody talking about it. How many hits? Hold on, wait a minute. How many hits he got on that video? Let me look it up. Hold on. I'm gonna take it back if you don't have that many hits on it. But if I'm not mistaken, he's probably, if you over 1,000, I'm blaming you, bro. Let me check this real quick. Wait a minute. This dude at 12,500. This dude at 12.5. Wait a minute. I'm definitely blaming YSM. He got 3,000 views on this joint. I'm definitely blaming YSM. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Pink Herd. I gotta say Pink Herd. Pink Furry Goddess.
And you know the truth, Jeff. The truth is, Jeff. The truth is, Jeff. Jeff. Yes. The truth is, That's 3,000 people because nobody watched that video twice. So that's 3,000 individual people who actually watched that. Because nobody watched
my point is your
that video
influence is a lot bigger
twice.
than what you think, bro. You you got us argue, bro. Vlog and I was supposed to do film study today. We were supposed to do film study today, and we sit up here having a whole show about a video that you contributed to, man. I'm pissed right now. Then we got vlog. We got to do film sessions tomorrow because we done sat here all day going back and forth arguing. Even though this was classic TV, though, this is classic TV for sure. Pink Furry got to say Canelo versus Vlog, make the fight happen. For the right price, Vlog definitely taking that fight.
Yeah, you know. Hey, I just it might not be the fight he like, you know what I'm saying? It might not be the
what's
fight.
What's your walk around weight?
I'm at 180 right now.
Oh yeah, you prime. Yeah, you prime for Canelo at 168, bro. That Pink Furry guys, let's make that happen. Make some.
Yeah, I can't go more than 6 though. Anything after 6, the chopper's coming out. You see the chopper right there. It's coming
Vlog,
right out.
Vlog, I gotta be your manager though. I need 10%, man. I need 10%.
That's what's up. I'll fight.
YSL David Morrell is a monster amongst men. No, David Morrell, nice with it.
I'm surprised.
Thank you, YSM. Thank you very much, my kind sir. I do appreciate you, boy.
This is for Shane. This was for Shane. He said, "Plain hoagie alert, Shane. Plain hoagie alert."
I don't know what a plain hoagie is. I don't know what a plain hoagie is. So that means
hold on. So that's a lunch meat sandwich with nothing on it, like just no lettuce, no tomato, no onions, no pickles, no nothing. It's just a plain Jane.
That's fine. I'm pretty sure plain hoagies have fed a lot of people before.
Will Stokes, Shane, do you honestly believe Bivol is beating Canelo? Even if he doesn't get the decision, do you believe he honestly beats him? Before you answer that, hold on, Shane. Before you answer that, bro, Will Stokes, we're starting to get your season 2 package together starting next week. I want to let you know that live on camera. Shane, go.
I believe that Bivol will win and get robbed. That's what I believe. And I'm saying it on live camera, 57 minutes, 04. Canelo is going to lose, but get it on decision. They've already given him the Golovkin fight. They've already got invested millions into this dude. There's nothing Bivol can do to win. He's just basically coming there to make the numbers up. But he's going to win the fight, but they're not going to give it to him. That's what's going to happen. He's not going to get a fair shake.
Okay. Will Stokes, I am actually very interested. Canelo's fight at light heavyweight, he looked pretty bad, and that was against a man who was washed.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He looked
terrible. Hold up, bro. Stop. I've been saying he looked washed, obviously, since the Plant fight. So y'all acting like this dude is coming in fresh off the Floyd loss. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's still prime. He, you know what I mean? He right physically. This dude is very sluggish. He still got a boxing IQ that keeps you in any fight. If you're a smart fighter, you're automatically in any fight. So I'm just saying, bro, y'all acting like this is such a, again, the best Canelo I've seen in the last, that to my IQ was the Danny Jacobs. Facts.
Physically. And I will say this, let's keep it real. We're acting like Callum Smith was coming off a loss when he fought Canelo. Billy Joe Saunders was terrible when he was coming into the Canelo fight. And
trash.
And Caleb Plant, well, there's less said about this dude, the better. Because this dude, the only person, and that's why I say Bivol is the best fighter he's fought since the first Golovkin fight.
Since Triple G.
And he didn't win that fight. So I believe that there's a high chance that even if he doesn't win on the cards, he wins in the streets. That's what I believe. Bivol wins in the eyes of the public. That's what I believe.
And to let me add on to that real quick, yo. So in Vlog and I was touching on this yesterday because we kind of did some film study yesterday. But the thing is, Kovalev was in a nursing home at the time of that fight against Canelo. And that's not including all of the stuff that Canelo was adding in anyway. he was in a nursing home during the time of that fight, and you could make the argument Kovalev was up in that fight before he got knocked out.
Canelo blamed the rehydration clause and all of the same day weigh-in stuff on Oscar, but I don't know who's responsible for that. But
Yeah,
either way,
so it goes to this is why I said, despite us going back and forth on here, Canelo at 175 ain't no guaranteed dub. It ain't no guaranteed dub. Which is the main reason why I said him actually going up in weight is actually the bigger risk, because he hasn't looked good sloppy at 175. He looks small at 175.
I counter that by saying, if you have a built-in excuse of all your fans, the first thing they're gonna say, he's not a 175er. So
but
that
that's
takes
why
the
I
edge
said,
off the risk.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm talking about risky inside the ring. I'm not talking about what the excuse is going to be. I said, what's more risky for him?
But that's what it boils down to. But that's
I'm not talking about that though. I'm not talking about that. You talking about?
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? You talking about that? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about him inside the ring.
I'm talking about it. I'm telling you what it's going to be. That's not what I'm talking about. That's just what it's going to be.
Yeah, I don't care what it's going to be with other people. I don't care what other people say. Like, if he loses or whatever. Like, at 175, he's not a guaranteed bag. He's not a guaranteed one at 175. He's not.
How does he win?
How?
Yeah,
I don't know. We did the film study yesterday. It's going to be a tough.
Not Bivol. We already know how Bivol got to win. I'm talking about Canelo. Like, what does he have to do to win?
He has to get on the inside and try and work the body. That's what he has to do. Get on the inside, try and work the body and see if he slows Bivol down. If he can't slow Bivol's feet down and Bivol is still moving fresh after 6-7 rounds, it's going to be a long night, because Bivol's just going to put him behind the stick. And as Blunt said yesterday, when it gets up close, Bivol's just going to tie up. And once it gets long, Bivol's arms are so much longer than this dude. So much, he's got so much. His accuracy is fantastic. You literally just got to get past it.
I said that yesterday.
This is a very, very difficult fight for Canelo.
Hey, can I ask a real question though?
Yes, sir.
What's the word on juice control? Anything in the streets about that?
I'll let you know today. I'll find out today.
You mean, like, is it Vada?
Pretty much.
I doubt it.
I'll find out.
See? I'm just saying. See? But I'm the bad guy.
You can't even get mad at Vlog saying that, man, because it falls in lines with what we've been saying on the channel from the jump.
I know there's no rehydration.
That makes it a bigger risk. You know what I'm saying? This is difficult to answer your question, Vlog. I don't have the answer to it. Bivol is a very difficult matchup, and it's like, and you know the thing, Vlog. And let me circle back and meet you halfway. You know the thing that's crazy? People say like, oh well, so so all right. Let's take YSM for example, right? So YSM said, Bivol is a plain hoagie, right? He's a plain hoagie. Now, Vlog, we looked at some highlights and we've actually looked at fights. Does he look like a plain hoagie to you?
At times in fights, he can look like a plain hoagie. But
okay,
hold up. But what YSM might misunderstand, that's actually controlling the round, controlling the ring. You're making the fight, so you're controlling the pace. That's why you got cats like Shane, like this dude ain't never lost a round. You see what I'm saying? Because of things like that. So being plain at times, conservative of energy, it can be a good thing, especially if you're up. Why do I need to be out here winging and I'm winning the fight?
Blunt, that's my point, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Why do I want to be a Toro Gatti, bro? Let's keep it real. I just want to play it safe, go home, bro. Like if I've been out in these streets and I'm living a dangerous lifestyle, but I want to make it as safe as possible. Boxing is a dangerous game. So this dude is a dude who, by facts, by CompuBox numbers, he gets hit less than anyone at 175. He lands more punches at a higher percentage than anyone at 175. How you can call that plain all you want, bro. The fact is he's as effective or more effective than any other fighter in the division. He wins more rounds than any other champion right now. That's call that plain all you want, bro.
He got a better knockout percentage than Canelo.
Can I add this too, yo? And I don't know, vlogger. I don't know if you want to run with this or not, but I actually haven't had one person tell me how Canelo can win this fight. Like from a technical standpoint, have you heard anyone actually break down? Because I don't have any answers right now.
The only person I heard was Benavidez. The only person I've heard online, on TV, anywhere.
What did he say?
He said he believes that Canelo needs to keep the fight close and work on the inside. Just get up close as possible and work on the inside. You know, if he gets inside,
now I'm gonna tell you the detriments for him doing that. That means you got to get through that windshield wiper, and that's not your average windshield wiper. That's a Mack truck windshield wiper. Mm-hmm. Then you got to worry about conserving energy and fighting the tie up, eating a secondary shot, trying to get closer. And what you initially throwing, is it going to be heavy? You see what I'm saying? So how much would those punches count to you doing damage to this guy? So let's keep it real. We all know Canelo's biggest weakness is that he's got slow feet, bro. His feet is real slow. Like, he's got to make transitional steps on the inside. He can't walk dudes down and just think that they're gonna allow him in. Like kind of what Callum Smith done. He put the high guard up and just let Canelo in. Whereas Bivol's got much more fleet of foot than Callum Smith. So he's not just going to be able to walk through the front door without having to worry about where his feet's being placed. But I don't know, man. I guess I don't know about boxing. I think an overhand is going to be key. It's definitely going to be an overhand right. Probably going to be his biggest weapon.
I agree with David Benavidez. Canelo's going to have to get close. Like Vlog said, you're going to get past that you're going to have to get past that stick. And Bivol got one of the best jabs in the game. And on top of that, people are saying for Canelo to get close. Who's to say that Canelo ain't going to be on the back foot this fight? Because he is much smaller than Bivol. So it's a lot of challenges for Canelo going into this fight. But outside of what Shane just said, I haven't heard anybody break down an actual game plan for Canelo to beat Bivol.
And can I ask you another question, Jeff? Why do people automatically think that Canelo's going to be able to slow Bivol down because of his punch power? In my opinion, I think Bivol's been in there with harder punches than Canelo. In my opinion.
We saw that on film, and he took some shots.
We seen that on tape.
He took some shots against a juicer, a fellow juicer. So, you know what I mean?
You got to remember, he's been in the ring with Joe Smith. He's been in the ring with Joe Smith. He's been in the ring with Pascal. Pascal punches harder than everybody because he got every GNC product in his body. Every GNC product. You know what I'm saying? So he's been in the ring with guys that punch harder than Canelo. Like Joe Smith at 175 punches harder than Canelo. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a fact. You know what I mean? So, and then we have to factor this in. Canelo hasn't taken no real shots at 170. From a true 175 pounder. We know him for having a chin at 160. We know him for having a chin at 154. We know him for having a chin at 168.
No,
you getting cracked at 175?
No, we don't know him for having a chin at 168.
Thank you. Hold up, Shane. Let me stop you. That's why he should defend. Show me show me that chin.
Joe Saunders and Caleb Plant have no punch power, so we don't know if having a chin at 160.
Okay, so I'll add on. So I'll add on.
Baby, pillow hands plant.
I'll add on to it. So we don't know if he got a chin at 168, let alone 175. You're further strengthening my point. So we don't. Canelo has a lot of questions he got to answer in this fight. He has a lot of questions he got to answer in this fight, man.
The first question I need is there allowed juicing? If it is, the outcome is probably foretold.
I don't know. We can definitely find out. I know there's no rehydration clause. I know that for a fact.
And another thing is, bro, Bivol's never even been hurt before in a fight. Like, when have you seen Bivol like staggering around the ring?
There's more questions. There's more questions in risk in this fight alone than I can find in a fight with. If there's less risk if he fought Charlo, there's less risk if he fought a Spence. There's way more risk him fighting Bivol. way more risk because there's no blueprint. There's no
Oh
blueprint.
no, man. Oh no. See, Charlo,
Bro, we just
he
sat here and agreed with each other, bro. Don't back out on me now.
I'm just
Come
saying,
on, bro.
I'm just saying.
Don't back
I
out
know
on me,
Bivol was.
bro.
I know. I'm just saying, Charlo counterpunching skills is
I
bonkers.
understand, but it's
Charlo crazy with the counterpunch,
but,
and then the onslaught offense of Benavidez. We haven't seen Canelo really deal with a
Jeff
press
didn't say
fighter like that.
Benavidez, though. Jeff didn't say Benavidez.
I didn't
He
say
carefully said-
Benavidez.
because the truth is, I think Bivol and Benavidez, the risk is equal. I think the risk is about
Yeah.
50-50.
It's
But
equal risk.
I would say that's equal.
Yeah, I didn't mention Benavidez for that reason. He is a hell of a risk.
I'm just saying, out of the two, I rank two of those guys that have a decent opportunity based on what they bring into the ring.
I feel like you're saying that because you want to disagree with me again today. I felt we was on the same vibe 2 minutes ago.
Not. I do agree with you. Bivol is the harder fight, but that's not to lessen the other guy's opportunity.
Not at
against this
all.
guy.
Not at all. Two separate things. Not at all. Not at
Yeah.
all. I'm with you on that.
The truth is, the only reason, and the truth is, and I've said this, the only reason why I didn't want Andrade and Charlo to fight Canelo is because, to me, if the fight was at 160, then I wanted to fight. But 168, I think they're giving up their advantages. I'm not saying they can't win. I love Andrade, I love Charlo as fighters. But I just feel like they're just giving up advantages in the sense that I felt like Billy Joe Saunders gave up his advantage when he moved up to 168. Like, even though it's 8 pounds, it is a difference. It is a difference. And I just feel like
8 pounds is a lot. 8 pounds is a lot.
That's to me, if you're a guy like Charlo who's not a mover, he's not a guy that weight with him would deter his game and what he does in the ring. So you know what I'm saying? I kind of go a little bit left on y'all with that particular guy when it comes to added weight. Now with a guy like with Andrade, of course, a guy that's a little bit more defensive minded. He don't need that extra weight to kind of still have. He's not fleet of foot, but he does move well and get that dip and lean over on. But extra weight make you more tired faster doing that style defense. So
facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
I get you on that, but I think Morel is the he want to avoid that guy because if he did anything with PBC, that guy would probably come into play.
Blunt, do you think that the fact that Canelo tends to start fight slow and try to win in the back end of the fight, do you feel like that would be to his detriment in this fight on the weekend?
Yeah, because to be honest, I haven't seen Bivol tired.
Me neither.
Me neither. I left something in the private chat for y'all. Tell me yay or nay on that. Let me get this next comment out the way. Burtwood G5, how do you defend against uppercut you can't see coming? Holyfield once said, when you get hit, your mind says go, your body says no. There's really no defense for a shot that you can't see, because if it's a shot you can't see, there's no way you can defend it. The only way you get past it is luck, and that they missed it.
But it's all about, remember, one of the best things to look at is sometimes the biggest part of defending is prevention. So preventing the uppercut from even being thrown, making sure your body's in good posture where they can't even throw it. So maybe you might not be able to see a shot, but if you're trying to be more preventing, like Floyd, he was naturally defense first. So maybe it's a situation of prevention better than cure. You don't have to catch a shot or keep a shot.
The best way to avoid uppercut is to stay on the angle. If you're on the angle, that's going to be the last punch that your opponent thinks to throw, because it's not a punch that's going to be squarely land. They're going to have to twerk it somehow to make sure it lands on you, because you're on an angle, which is the best way to defend yourself naturally anyway, because you're able to slide side to side, you know what I mean, or move to your back foot, things like that. So that's the best natural way to defend from an uppercut.
Yeah, because if your head not straight up and down, the uppercut becomes a 45 shot if you want to angle. So I actually agree with that. Will Stokes, I think people forget how mediocre that Kovalev performance was from Canelo.
Facts.
I agree. I agree. Man, this Canelo card is kind of trash, though. I am most definitely not buying it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the undercard either. Burt Wood vlog a few years ago, Tiger Woods was leading by 7 strokes. A reporter asked the man, he said, I am sticking to my game plan regardless of being down 7 shots. He not playing to win, but just finish. Yeah, I mean, well, that's kind of like what Chris Colbert did. Chris Colbert in his last fight, he just wanted to finish. He wasn't trying to win. He was just trying to finish. Pink Furry Goddess, I will pay you $100 to see vlog stop Canelo Alvarez. I will pay you $100 too.
You doing too much. You gonna get me killed out here in these streets by these Canelo fans. These cinnamon fans.
Sick of Ezra. He said, peace in my boxing family. Big shout out to you, bro. He said Caleb Plant was looking for approval. Yeah, that's the main reason why I can't really fuck with Plant.
I mean, we dump piling on Canelo. Or not dump piling, we just telling the truth. If you're a killer, are you really having a full-blown conversation with your opponent in the ring?
Facts, bro. Facts. Like, I ain't never heard Mike Tyson ask for approval from somebody or any other killer in the sport of boxing, man. This shit just disgusts me, bro. Jamie Leroy, big shout out to you. He said, who's got a better boxing IQ from Tyson and Usyk?
That's a hard one. That's a hard one. That is a hard one.
If we talking prime, Mike.
Wait, is it Mike Tyson or Tyson Fury?
Yeah, hold on. We talking Mike Tyson or Tyson Fury?
If it's Mike Tyson, Usyk's got a better boxing IQ, way better boxing IQ than Mike Tyson. If you're talking about Tyson Fury, that's a hard one.
Talking about Tyson Fury?
Tyson Fury is very crafty. He's got a lot of ring craft, so it's difficult to say.
Yeah. Rocky Rodriguez, big shout out to you, family. He said Canelo was going to counter Bivol, and that offense going to slow down. So vlog, you correct me if I'm wrong, bro.
It's going to slow down. Why is it going to slow down?
Yeah,
sit still, Shane.
Yeah, you was going in and out for a second, bro.
I didn't even say nothing.
Oh man, that was
you gotta sit still.
Yo, Rocky. Vlog. Let me say this, bro. Bivol looks very difficult to counter.
He can be countered. He was countered in a lot of the work.
Go ahead.
The thing about being countered is you need a lot of counters to end up where you're talking about being able to slow somebody down. You talking what, 30, 40 counters by the 6th round to start talking about slowing this big dude down? Come on, he's not getting off 30, 40 counters. He might not even get off 20 counters in 6 rounds.
And Bivol don't stand still, so it's harder to tee off. You know, you might land a 1 single shot or maybe even 2, but to land 3, 4s, and 5s like Canelo likes to do is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
Hey, talking like that, Rocky, check his gloves. That's all I'm saying. Double check, triple check them gloves.
Oh man, second Ezra, Bivol will have issues with Canelo counterpunching.
Again, back to what I just said. How many counterpunches? Are you telling me one is going to get it done?
I agree with Vlog on this one. Everybody can get countered at some point, but how many opportunities is Bivol going to get him if he's working behind that stick?
But how many are going to be there to count towards wear and tear? You see what I'm saying? Because if you're not throwing them to win rounds, and you're saying he's throwing them to beat this dude down, how many of them?
No, I feel you, and that's the challenge. Rocky Rodriguez, mid-range sharp counters by Canelo will win the fight.
But both of them have this is the problem. You can't really say that. Both of them have different ranges. So mid-range for Canelo mid-range for Bivol is still long range for Canelo. It's still long range for Canelo.
Yeah. Rocky Rodriguez, Canelo punches sharper though.
Hey, no, your boy pretty accurate. Your boy pretty accurate. Check his numbers. He up there in the 70s. He up there in the 70s on punch accuracy.
Canelo is a sharper counter puncher. I will definitely give you that. But yeah,
but Bivol's
one of
not really per se a counterpuncher. He's a guy that starts with the 1-2.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So of course there's certain styles where a guy is better because that's just his style.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Canelo don't got no jab. Where's the Canelo jab? I'm not hearing anything about this great Canelo jab. How you gonna get in that front door?
Yeah.
What you doing? How you getting in there?
Yeah. Second Ezra, I agree with Vlog. Charlo is a good counter puncher. Yeah, he's
Right.
a real good counter puncher.
Salute. Give my flowers.
Hey, second Ezra, you gonna have to replay the first 45 minutes of this show. I was having my way with Vlog. I gotta
stop it, man.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
Then I start cooking my goose. I get the going, man.
Pink Furry Goddess said, I'm sorry, Shane. I know you can see Bivol pulling off the upset, but Canelo will never lose on the zone. He is protected.
What did I say? I said that.
Yeah. We all understand that, Miss Goddess, but at the same time, you got to break the fight down. He got to win. Like, you can't just give, like, what are you going to do to win?
Yeah,
I understand they're giving it to you already, but by what mode are you going to provide to say, yeah, they gave it to me and this is why?
Yo, Bivol got to win 9-3 to get a draw.
I heard someone say Bivol's got to knock him out to get a draw. I heard him say
that's crazy. That's crazy. Will Stokes, I got one for you. He can knock Canelo out. The next day, they're going to turn it into a no contest. And then they're going to announce the Triple G fight the next day. Will Stokes, you can't tell me Bivol wasn't hurt by Joe Smith, though, twice.
Nope, I would. Let me, and I know what round he's talking about, bro. Bivol got hit after the bell, bro. And if you look at it, he didn't get hurt. He walked to the corner and he came out the next round and won every single second of the next round. So I can't say that.
No, he hit him behind the ear. Most people going to get clipped like that. Look what happened to AJ. He got clipped by Ruiz behind the ear. So that's just a bad spot to get.
It was after the bell as well, bro. The bell rang and he hit.
See, that's the added point that can't really count that against him.
Yeah. Rocky Rodriguez, Bivol only unloads when you use a high guard in front of him. Canelo's head movement and counters will slow Bivol offense down.
But
can I respond
Canelo
to that?
uses the high guard.
Can I respond to that?
Yes,
go ahead.
He does.
All right. Canelo does use the high guard, but when he doesn't use a high guard, he is using that head movement. Shane, what is our favorite quote? When you bop inside the side, where you got to go through first?
When you're going from one side of the street to the other side of the street, you got to cross the middle.
You got to cross the middle of the street at some point, and that's where that stick gonna be. That's where that stick gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So
that stick like a windshield wiper. It's gonna follow him anyway. So at some point, that's gonna be the blinder. Boom.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Rocky Rodriguez,
Boom.
let me say this: Kovalev's jab was effective. His jab ain't nowhere near Bivol's.
And this was
what I can say to Canelo. Canelo has to not get hurt to win. That's all he got to do to win this fight. That's the only way I can break down and say he can win. Don't get hurt, bro. You gonna win.
Yeah, he might have.
That's all they said to him every round. There is no strategy that I can foresee that is like, okay, that's the way to the win to beat this dude coming from where you're coming from, giving us the package. Because all we can do is go off of what he just showed us. I can't go off of the Danny Jacobs fight. All I can do is hope that the movement that you're saying is Danny Jacobs. But that's not going to be 12 rounds worth of movement unless you're in pure survival mode. So then where's your offense?
Yo, Bivol gotta win 10 rounds to 2 with a knockdown just to get a split decision. How about that?
To me, that's what I'm saying. I think he needs at least one knockdown and clear-cut damage on Canelo. Because that's one thing we got to say. Canelo ain't been damaged. When the last time he been cut? Last time he been swelled up?
I don't know.
See? This is what I'm saying. If you can get some damage on him, probably get a knockdown, they might not be able to steal it from you, or at least not without a lot of flack.
Yeah.
But if he don't get hurt, yeah, he's gonna win.
Yeah, Rocky Rodriguez mentally slow him down. Burt Wood,
Jeff,
That's
this
a
is the
Russian, man.
same.
That's a
Jeff,
Russian.
this is the
Built different.
same. This is the same. This is the same promotional company that gave Felix Cash that win, bro. Let's keep it real,
yeah. So
bro.
it's real. Yeah, it's real out here in these
Keep it
streets, man.
real.
It's real out here in
Danny
these
J
streets.
was bad. He didn't lose that Ryder fight.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
That's my
I
point,
agree.
bro. That's my point. There is no disguise in this.
Yeah, them scorecards is done right now, bro. Yeah.
Invisible. They gonna show
Yeah,
up.
right. I think he cut himself off. Burt Wood, Shane, good to see you. Did you hear White say that 94,000 people was there to see him versus Fury? No, that's facts. That's facts, right?
It
Shane?
was 94,001.
Yeah,
94,001.
94,001. Yep. Boxing learner, Charlo punching power seems to lessen as he goes up in weight. How many people has he fought at 160? Derevianchenko, he
5.
fought. Yeah, he fought
Korobov.
Derevianchenko, he fought Korobov, he fought Brandon Adams. Who else did he fight at 160?
Hogan.
Hogan was at 160. Yeah, he got Hogan up out of there. He didn't get Brandon Adams up out of there. He didn't get Derevianchenko up out of there.
You didn't get
I think
Korobov out of there.
he didn't get Korobov up out of there neither. So I'm thinking he's had 5 fights at 160. I think he only got one guy up out of there. I got to double check that. Don't quote me on that, but I'm thinking if I'm off, I'm not off by much. Pink Furry Goddess, this fight may not even be competitive.
That's crazy. That's a bold statement.
That's a very bold statement. Pink Furry Goddess, I put it to you like this. If Canelo goes in and mops Bivol, I mean like 11-1, 12-0 mops Bivol, we got it. Even Vlog, I have to put him on the pound for pound list for that.
I mean, that would be impressive.
That would be insane, bro. That would be insane. And I'm like,
but I can't see it though, bro. I don't
see it neither.
Go from the performance that I saw against Kovalev, the performance that I saw against Plant, to the performance that it will take to beat Bivol.
Pink Furry Goddess, I gotta, man, if that was to happen, that'd be crazy. Jamie Leroy, sorry boys, I met Tyson Fury and Usyk for better boxing IQ. You know what? I'm gonna say Tyson Fury, and I'm gonna tell you why. The reason I say Tyson Fury is because boxing IQ is not only understanding what your opponent can do, but it's also what tactics are you willing to employ with that. You know what I'm saying?
Point. That's a good point.
And Tyson Fury does it all. Like we've seen Usyk outside of his bubble. Like outside
Jeff always says Usyk's never ever needed to show a plan B because plan A's always worked.
Right. So I can't say that he has a higher IQ than Tyson Fury because Usyk hasn't had the opportunity to really show it. So I gotta go with Fury on that one. Second Ezra, Bivol will keep that jab pumping. That's the key to the fight for him. Jab pumping, and he has to pick his moments where he unloads 3-4 shots in a row. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I wouldn't even load up with the jab. If I'm Bivol, I wouldn't even load up with the jab.
Just pumping.
Just keep it pumping.
Larry Holmes, bro.
Keep it pumping. Because you can't listen. I've never seen a dude get countered after they throw a double or triple jab. You can't time it.
What about if like people aren't talking about Canelo maybe getting tiring as well, because he's gonna have to cover a lot more ground and he potentially might have to fight going backwards in this fight as well. You know, people ain't talking about that neither.
Yeah, that's true. Burt Wood said, "Vlog, this you ever win any money on butterbean fights?" That's funny. Pink Furry Goddess, Bivol has to win by KO. Yes, that's the only way. Yeah, it's crazy. Pink Furry Goddess said, I love this channel. I love you, boo. Love you, boo. Said all of Canelo has to do to win on the zone and show up. The judges will have him up 5 rounds and nothing before the bell rings. That's a fact. That is 100% fact. Hold on. Burt Wood quote: "One day you're the bug, next day you're the windshield." True. Rocky Rodriguez said facts. Post-traumatic. Big shout out to you, family. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We need that. Canelo would beat. I guess you're saying he would beat Bivol. Second Ezra word, Jeff. If I'm Bivol, I'm machine gunning that jab. Yeah, I'm pumping at least 50 jabs around. I'm pumping 50 jabs around. And I mean constantly pumped, and they gotta be long jabs too. Not them little short joints like this. He can counter over the top with that. I'm talking long jab, keep that distance, long jab, keep that shit pumping.
Full extension
On the jab. But he
different
don't have to put all his mustard into it. Switch it up.
And different angles as well. Like he can't just, as Blunt's saying, the windshield wiper. It's got to be on either side, up and down.
Correct. Burt Wood questioning the jab main purpose. Yeah. So
depends on the type of fight.
So the jab is the most important. The jab is the most important punch in the sport for a couple of different reasons. It's the table setter. Like the jab is the table setter. Number one, it's a defense. It's a good defensive weapon because when you throw a jab, you can actually gauge distance with the jab. And I'm talking this. We're not even talking offensively yet. When you pumping a jab out, you can keep your guy at bay. You understand what I'm saying? If you got a guy that can't get out of the way of a jab that's coming straight forward to your face or straight forward to your stomach, you're going to make that person aware of what's going on exactly in front of you. That's why there's some guys that have great jabs and they got the best jab right hand combination in the game. You look at a Mikey Garcia, you know he's coming in with a jab straight right hand. You can't get out of the way of it. You know what I'm saying? So the jab is the most important punch in the game because it's not only an effective punch, but it's an effective way to actually set everything else up. You can set the hooks off of it. You can set a 45 shot off of it. You can set an uppercut up off of it. And you gauge the distance between you and your opponent. The jab is the most important punch in the game, man, like for sure. Post-traumatic. Damn, my bad, yo. But Canelo would beat Spence. Canelo moves too much for Spence. Yeah, it's just not a competitive fight. Not in a 164. Jamie Leroy, can Bivol KO Canelo, and how can he set it up against Canelo in your opinion? Be honest with you. I think the only way you can really get Canelo in real trouble, and you talking about a guy, any guy that has a great chin, you got to catch him with the shot that you don't see, or you got to catch him, you got to punch with him and get there first. Those are really only two ways.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. Sometimes, bro, it's not even about knocking a dude out. It's about the dude over someone like Canelo, who is got such short arms and is constantly trying to come in. You know, you gotta catch them on their way in. You know, when they're reaching in, try hit them with that bang bang shot and be first.
Facts.
You know, you hit them
Facts.
kind of like what happened with Porter when he fought Errol Spence. You know, you hit him with that bang bang shot. You're first. His foot touches the canvas. You know, something similar to that. Or you know, when they're reaching in, you know, their balance isn't all the way there. So that's the best way.
Yeah. Good question though. Post-traumatic new sub also. Appreciate you, family. Appreciate you for sure. Andre Southgate, big shout out to you, family. He said late to the show here, listening. Canelo versus Bivol is a tough fight. That's what we're trying to tell people. It's a tough fight. Second Ezra, jab helps with distance and it have your opponent constantly resetting his offense. Exactly. Guys got to reset. You know what I mean? You're making guys reset when you pumping that jab out. And if you want to, and if I forgot who asked, but if you want an example of how effective a jab is, go check out Larry Holmes in his prime. Man. To be honest with you, I give you Klitschko, Tommy Hearns. It's a lot of guys that dominated the sport with jab. Michael Nunn, his jab is one of the best jabs of all time. You know what I'm saying? So jab is very important. Burt Wood, Tyson Fury jab with that long reach. And the thing is, Burt Wood, Tyson Fury don't even use a jab like that. If he used a jab, he would be insane. But his jab game is actually kind of weak. Like Tyson Fury offensively is not that good. Shane and I've been saying this for years. He's not that good offensively. Like he lulls guys to sleep. Now when he gets this guy in trouble, like he do his thing, but like offensively, he's not that skilled of a fighter. There's a lot of other heavyweights I would take offensively over Tyson Fury offensively. Andre Southgate, Canelo hook is a lethal tool. He may stop him, but I believe Bivol has good movement and stamina, athleticism, a real test for sure. Bivol's gonna be Bivol gonna be a problem. Bivol gonna be a problem, and I got a feeling Bivol is gonna be doing a lot of things that's effective, but they're not gonna give him the credit for it because they're gonna be like, oh, he's boring, oh, he's this, oh, he's that. But then when you look at the punch stats, you're gonna see he done threw probably more punches than Canelo and probably done landed more punches than Canelo, and they're not gonna give him the credit. Bivol's not gonna get the credit in this fight. He's not gonna get the credit in this fight, man. Like it's too much money behind Canelo, but Canelo's gonna have to. It's gonna be interesting to see what Canelo does offensively. Like that's the main thing I can say. I guess Vlog not jumping back on here. I know he had to.
Jeff, I got to jump off soon as well. So.
No, I'm getting ready to wrap this thing up. Did you see what I put in the private chat?
Yeah, I said yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I said yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually rap with him about that.
Yo, did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. Yes, yeah, I heard you. Yeah, we get ready to get up out of here. One more comment, then we're gonna roll. Burt Wood, I heard Larry Holmes say it's not fair to most heavyweights because Fury's so tall and with the long reach. Yeah, I mean it's very difficult to deal with Tyson Fury, man. 6'8", 6'9", can move like that. I mean, he's a difficult cover. Like he's a difficult cover. Like, I mean, of course he's not impossible to hit. We done seen him down several times. Hell, we done seen him uppercut himself. You know what I'm saying? But Tyson Fury, yeah, like it's hard dealing with. Now he's athletic for his size. You know what I'm saying? So, but we're gonna get up out of here, man. It was a great show. Great show. Whenever I get a chance to cook vlog on camera, man, it's always a good show. So, Shane, give me your social media so we can get up out of here, good brother. Your joint was frozen a little bit, bro. I'm gonna put it up for you though. I got you. So you can follow Shane at I_am Shane the number 1. I_am Shane the number 1 on Instagram, exclusively on Instagram. You can follow my man Boxing First Vlog on you follow my man Boxing First Vlog on Facebook, not Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Boxing First Vlog. That's a link to his channel right there. Definitely go follow his channel. And the show also streams on his channel as well. G5JeffTV.com. Definitely go to that. I think we got one more comment. Burt Wood said, great show, episode 88, man. Yeah, this was a classic. This is definitely a classic, man. When you get an argument from the three of us, man, it get crazy. Yeah, you know I mean, we always circle back, man, because we brothers at the end of the day. So y'all can follow me all over the place, man. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, G5JeffTV, website, G5JeffTV.com. Next week, we're gonna revamp the website. The new sponsor for the 3rd season will be revealed, and we got new articles coming, and we got Canelo fight this weekend. The first fight of the 3rd season of the Boxing Prediction Fantasy League will be Jermell Charlo versus Brian Castano. That's going to be the first fight that's going to be on the prediction league. We're going to come out with all the details and everything. So do a whole promo for it and all that. So on behalf of Boxing First Vlog, aka The General, aka Blunt, aka Blunt Bayless, aka Mr. 1K, my man VP Shane, aka Ice Cold Shane, your boy G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. On behalf of the staff, we're gonna see y'all tomorrow for episode 89. We'll get into this film study for Canelo and Bivol. All right, peace.